Robert De Niro calls Prince Harry a royal rebel as he speaks on stage at the Jackie Brown premiere during the 2024 Tribeca Festival at SVA Theater. The air was electric at the SVA Theater in New York City on June 15, 2024, as the opening night of the Tribeca Festival kicked off with a special anniversary screening of the Quentin Tarantino classic Jackie Brown. But the real excitement came before the film even started, when legendary actor Robert De Niro took the stage and delivered a surprise introduction that had the audience buzzing. "I'm honored to be here tonight to celebrate the 27th anniversary of Jackie Brown," De Niro began, his gravelly voice commanding the attention of the packed house. "This film holds a special place in my heart, not only because of Quentin's brilliant storytelling and the incredible performances, but because of the powerful themes it explores about freedom, identity, and what it means to take a stand against injustice." As De Niro spoke, the crowd erupted in applause, eager to hear more from the iconic star. But what came next was something no one expected. "Now, I know we're all here to enjoy a classic crime thriller tonight," De Niro continued, a mischievous grin spreading across his face. "But I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment to acknowledge another rebel who's joined us in the audience, my good friend, Prince Harry." The audience gasped as the camera panned to the front row, where the Duke of Sussex sat smiling and waving to the crowd. De Niro gestured for Harry to stand, and the prince obliged, eliciting thunderous applause and cheers from the adoring crowd. "Harry, you've certainly made waves in the royal family over the years, haven't you?" De Niro said, chuckling. "From stepping away from your royal duties to speaking out about mental health and social injustice, you've never been one to play by the rules. And I, for one, admire the hell out of that." Harry beamed as De Niro continued, "You know, there's a lot of parallels between your story and the themes we explore in Jackie Brown. It's about taking control of your own narrative, no matter how much the powers that be try to keep you down. And that's exactly what you've done, my friend." The audience erupted in cheers and applause once again, clearly delighted by De Niro's unexpected tribute to the prince. Harry seemed equally caught off guard, his cheeks flushing as he bashfully acknowledged the ovation. Once the crowd had settled, De Niro turned his attention back to the audience. "Now, I know we're all eager to dive into this cinematic masterpiece, but before we do, I think it's only fitting that we give a round of applause to another rebel in our midst, the one and only Quentin Tarantino." Tarantino, who was seated a few rows back, stood and waved to the enthusiastic crowd, basking in the adoration. De Niro then introduced the film, urging the audience to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As the opening credits rolled, the audience settled in, but the energy in the room remained electric. Whispers and murmurs rippled through the crowd, everyone buzzing about De Niro's surprise shout-out to Prince Harry. It was a moment that perfectly encapsulated the spirit of the Tribeca Festival, a celebration of bold, boundary-pushing storytelling and the individuals who dare to challenge the status quo. And with De Niro and Harry in attendance, it was clear that this year's festival was going to be one for the history books. In the days that followed, De Niro's impromptu tribute to the prince made headlines around the world. Fans and royal watchers alike praised the actor's gesture, seeing it as a powerful endorsement of Harry's ongoing efforts to use his platform to drive positive change. For his part, Harry seemed humbled and grateful for the recognition, telling reporters that he was honored to be in the company of such an iconic rebel, and that he was inspired by the themes of Jackie Brown and the courage it takes to forge your own path. As the Tribeca Festival rolled on, the buzz surrounding De Niro and Harry's moment in the spotlight only continued to grow. It was a reminder that even in the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, there's still room for those who dare to challenge the status quo and forge their own unique destinies.